Hi, welcome to Grace Hill. My name's Dave. I'm going to be out here helping people harvest this weekend actually, and I know you're signed up to come out, so we thought we'd put a little video together again this year to show you how to do it again. When you check in, you'll get a grape fork. This is what we use to cut the clusters and put them in our harvest bins, and you'll each get your own harvest lug too. We'll be starting off with the Sollos and the Vignoles this first weekend. They're white grapes. How the grape fork works is you find a cluster that you'd like to cut, such as this one, and just it goes right at the top of the cluster, boom, like that. And there's the cluster. The grape fork has two like razor blades in the middle that will cut the top of the cluster and right into your hand. It's very safe. You don't have to use your wrist much, and very effective. So get one of these when you check in. And the most efficient way to harvest the grapes is to have one person on each side, or two people on one side and two people on the other side, and go ahead and harvest the grapes. When you harvest a cluster, just put it in your bin. When the bin is about to the weight that you feel like carrying, then take it over to one of the macro bins. One of the guys will help you dump it into the macro bin. It'll get processed from there. When you harvest the grapes, look and make sure there's nothing awful on them. We like the fact that we have humans harvesting the grapes because they won't put anything in there they don't want in their wine. So we don't like leaves, for example. Leaves are mog. They don't make very good grapes. Mog is materials other than grapes, and so we don't like leaves, butterflies, birds' eggs, anything like that. Just grapes. You'll notice that some of the clusters have some little mummies on them like this. I don't know if you can see that, but those are fine. Those will just come out in the press. You don't have to worry about those. If you see anything that's gooey or mushy or gross, you can either pick it off or just throw the whole cluster away. So this would go in the bin, and then you would just continue picking this plant. Because there's a number of people picking, try to focus on one plant and get it completely picked before you move on to the other one. So there are some other grapes on here that are not ripe. We only like ripe grapes in the bin. This is an unripe set of grapes. We don't want these in the bin. Please do not pick these. They're hard, they're not translucent, they're like marbles, and when you push on them, they're hard as rocks. And we don't want these. Leave these behind. These will be used in the grape stomp in October, and we'll pick them in October to use them for that. But if you see these, I don't want these to go through because they don't make any wine, and they're useful in another time. So thank you for leaving these behind. So that's that. When we're all done, we're going to have a tour. So you'll be able to see how the grapes are processed. We will have lunch after that with Fred and Rodine. They have F&D barbecue. Very good. It's in a box, so just pick up your own box and go sit where you like. We'll hopefully have plenty of seating for everybody to stay far enough away to make everybody comfortable. There will also be wine served with whatever we happen to be picking. So like the Sollo and the Vignole have, those are white wines, so we'll serve the white wines that those grapes go into. You'll be able to try those, along with our delicious sangria, which is exceptionally good this year, I must say. So you'll get a tour, a tasting, obviously, with dinner, and then you can also, as the shameless marketing part in every video, you get 20% off in the tasting room. There will also be bottled water around for when you check in. Everybody pick up a bottled water. We'd like to have you stay well hydrated for the picking. Again, if you have any questions, look for somebody with a Tilly hat or a Grace Hill shirt, and we should be able to answer any questions for you. Thank you very much.